a huge Halo fan, and honestly, I've enjoyed the whole story, all the way to five. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what they gonna give us for this storyline for real, because it's probably gonna be the end for real.
I was I was torn between Halo and Doom for quite some time. With Gears of War actually coming in, but Gears of War came in and I put them in the third spot.
And I can understand
Um,
why you can compare the two. They definitely have similarities.
yeah. So, because when people always ask me like, "What's your favorite game series or games of all time?" Like, if you say what my game series off top, I'm gonna get Dark Souls is gonna always be my number one. Some people gonna say, "Oh, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls," or no, the Dark Souls is gonna be my number one. Legend
I,
of Zelda,
my answers is gonna shock you.
Legend of Zelda, Dark Souls, Legend of Zelda.
Goat shit.
This what messes people up. All of the fighting franchises. The big when it comes to fighting games, I grew up playing all four of the big four: Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, King of Fighting, Taken. All four of them. So the fighting game franchises are hands down in there. Borderlands. A lot of people don't know, but I love Borderlands being a loot shooter. How they did that, everything that game, the story, everything about that game was just really fun. And then, like I said, I was torn between Doom and Halo, but the reason I gave Halo the edge is because I had that couch multiplayer that I could play with my brothers. So it was like that's the only thing. But I do enjoy Doom in second place. Doom is very fun.
Doom is fun as hell. It's fun. I
Yo
have
ass
no
about to,
argument.
yo ass about to say Plants versus Zombies or some shit.
Favorite franchises, what I mean? It's kind of really hard for me to actually just say I have a favorite, but currently, my favorite series in gaming so far is Far Cry, and
Okay.
and the reason why Far Cry 1 through 3, great, classic,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
classic shit. Then they came out with 4. Then they came out with Primal, which is probably in my top 3 favorite video games to play of all time. I still play the game, and the game came out in 2014. You know what I mean? That you can still play years later. You know what I mean? And they came out with Far Cry 5 and 6, and their formula works. They have the multiplayer set up, and they have the storyline set up, and their graphics. Ubisoft, Doom, you know what I'm saying? They just got it going on when it comes to gaming, in my opinion, and open world gaming.
Another honorable mention after Doom, it'll be Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed too. I'm not that big of a fan of the games after 5. The Black Flag and all that. I'm not that big fans of the games after, but I haven't played the Valhalla one yet.
Valhalla, listen, I love Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins.
I played
Like
Odyssey. I liked how they added some mythos in there. You know what
I
I'm
like.
saying? They
Mm-hmm.
added some real history in there. I was like, okay.
That's what I liked it about that. We got if you play it a lot more, you'll get a lot more history in there. We're gonna get,
Hmm.
you're gonna get about Hercules with the lion, and you
Hmm.
get Perseus and the Kraken, and it's like I like this.
Yeah, it's like they started, I mean, because at the end of the day, having games that's just based on just history is cool. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's cool. But you have to be able to grasp the attention of y'all demographics that y'all aiming for. If y'all trying to aim for teenagers, you know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to
They
go back to
not
school.
listen. They at this point with how old Assassin's Creed is now, they're not making games for the new people. The new people. These games are made for their old fans that's
Yeah.
been dedicated to their games.
I
Same
mean,
with like
yeah,
the Elder
yeah.
Scrolls and all of that. They're at this point when you think of like the newer games that's like completely new, you think of the stuff like Deathloop and Cyberpunk, which was a huge fail. And
Yeah.
like I told people, people don't forget how many times Halo was on that game. Halo was on everybody's game of the year radar when they dropped. Only other game that probably can amass that amount of fame where it got talked about that much probably was Fortnite.
Or
Honestly.
Mario.
Or Mario.
Yeah, or yeah.
Mario Galaxy, one of the Mario games, yeah.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda. Y'all people and me
People
and
sleep
Amar was
on
talking
that.
about that.
Man,
Me
they
and
sleep
Amar was
on that.
talking about that. That's where Sega failed at. Like the reason say people don't know that the reason Sega failed is because y'all tried to compete with y'all tried to compete with Nintendo. That was just a bad idea.
Right, right. Bad idea.
That was just a bad idea. You don't come out the gate, look at Nintendo, and be like, "Yeah, you." Like what? When Xbox came on the scene, Xbox was like, "Hey, look, we gonna just do our own thing." They took years to brand themselves and build
Yeah.
themselves up before they was like, "Oh yeah, we're better than PlayStation."
Hmm.
I was like, "You." Sega came out and was like, "Yeah, we got Mortal Kombat with blood. We got Double Dragons and Battle Toads too.
Right.
It's over. We got Sonic. It's over for you guys."
Man, yeah, they was hollering. They was big time hollering. They had Street Fighter.
They
You
don't
know what
close
I
to 10.
mean? They had Street Fighter. Fucking. They had
No,
a lot on Sega.
just wait till I get on.
A lot of Disney video games was on Sega too.
Yeah, Lion King and a lot of the
Yeah,
Aladdin,
Aladdin. Um, there's some more I'm forgetting, but yeah, they had some Disney
Toy
games on there
Story.
too. Yeah, Toy Story. But either way, like the gaming, I don't think the gaming is going to be going anywhere for a long time. I don't think that it's just going to keep evolving, and VR, virtual reality, is going to keep on progressing and getting better.
I'm gonna check.
And hold on, yo, I can't even hear you. I can't even hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you. I hear like something muffled.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
There we go.
Yep, I can hear you.
All right.
And it's funny because when we talking about today's haul, and we was just talking about the Legend of Zelda, I picked up today a Zelda
The
manga
manga.
that, yep, just came out. I'm
I was
on it.
gonna they was sold out at my Books a Million. I was gonna check it out online. They was sold out. So I had went online to Books a Million and they was, sold out. It's on back order till like beginning of the next month for that. Amazon is scalping for it already though.
Zelda Twilight Princess. That's the name of it, ladies and gentlemen.
Twilight Princess was a good game, people. Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Wind Walker.
Bro,
I'm a Zelda guy.
they got
I'm a Zelda guy.
they got a great lore behind them. They have a great story behind them. Like they could really adapt Zelda into something. They could adapt it into an animation, into a movie series, a TV series. They could do what they
Link is
want.
Link is a top tier hero.
Yeah, Link top tier hero. If you don't know who Link is, you are slipping as a nerd. If you don't know who Link is, you are slipping. You're slipping. Link is one of the greatest warriors, greatest elves I've ever seen on in anything.
He's probably one of the only elves
Does anything?
good at that's good at like different forms of combat other than just a bow and
Combat,
arrow.
right? Combat, magic. You know what I'm saying? Chemistry. You know what I'm saying? He's Legolas times 10. Like,
Hmm.
and that's as much as I could say. He's who Legolas was supposed to be.
Pokemon is also would be on my honorable mention as a top tier franchise.
Man, I cannot wait until that new game come out, bro. Man,
It's
you
already
see
it's
that new
out.
game? It's out already.
Brilliant Pearl, yeah, Brilliant Pearl and Shiny, they out. Came out today.
No, no, they coming out with an open world Pokemon game.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that I don't know how I mean,
Man, that
I
look
feel like if
crazy.
they do that, they we got to see how that go. I feel like because my thing is they'll have to dedicate to that,
Yeah.
and I don't know if the
I,
Pokemon company, I don't know if they would want to really dedicate to that. They got a Pokemon Go on the phone already.
that's what I'm saying. Like, some people don't got the data to be doing all that. Some people want to just play the game at home. And at the end of the day,
Hmm.
like you said, they are coming out with Pearl and the other one. You know what I'm saying? But that open world shit is just where it's at. You know what I mean? And that's a game that they
It,
could
get,
like build up on. Like they could keep it
in
going for
games,
a while.
in games general, if you don't add open world and RPG elements to it, you almost don't really have a game.
Right? It's because you got to expand on it. Unless you actually have a great story that you're trying to build up on and try to come out with like, oh yeah, we're trying to come out with this game, like some Jack and Daxter type stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to do that, then do that. But